What's all this other shit they done put on the side over here and shit? Let me get straight into this. Right? Oh, ugh. Alright, let's start it off. Giving all honor and praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, whom Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah have set up to establish and teach and preach the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Shalom Bayat Dawada, and to the Akim and Akwak that's out there repenting, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also to the speckled bird of our people that's among the other nations, looking like the other nations. To you, this word is going out to you. It's for you. These scriptures is for you, right? Who fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha Shalom to you, Mashmakat. YAHACHARAB coming at you with another one. A day early, but hey, every day is needed, but a day early to proclaim this truth of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, other than my normal days. But just to bring it out today, you know, hey, got some things to take care of, so I might as well do it now. Get it out the way, right? And I just wanted to go into these things today because, hey, Edom's end is coming, and they don't get it. They don't get it. They might as well go ahead and cash out. Cash out their 401k. They might as well cash that out. Cash the 401k out. Go empty your bank accounts. You know, for everything that you got in the bank account, go get it. Go take it out. Because there ain't going to be no need for it in a minute, right? So go take all that. Go take all the trips you go take. Go have all the fun y'all go have. Because it's almost at a head. It's almost at an end for y'all. See? You Edomites go get it. Y'all go get it. And every last one of y'all, from the head down to the foot. See? What you think happened to the flock of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah? From the head down to the foot. Got the business of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah for our wickedness. So you think the Most High gonna spare you Edomites? And that's actually what this little proclamation that I'm doing today is about. It's a message to these Edomites. That's what it is. You know, we got a message for our people too, but today this message is for you Edomites. See, wherever you might be, wherever you might look like, wherever you might be, this message is to you Edomites. See, it included you brown Edomites too. You know, you Edomites that's among our people, thinking something is gonna be good for y'all too, and y'all think y'all can say no, I'm black, and you know, and try to gravitate towards us. Now, this message is for y'all too, cause y'all gonna get it too, right? My God, Hamas, Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Brakatah, brother. You know, this message is to you Edomites, wherever you are, or wherever you might be, or wherever you look like. This message is to y'all, all y'all. See? Because you ain't gonna fool us. And that was the great deception with these Edomites when it comes to our people of understanding who they are. You just went off looks. You just went off, if an Edomite looked like you, like Bob Marley. A lot of our people gravitated to Bob Marley. You got on these little Rasta hats with the red, the yellow, and the green, or whatever the fuck it is. You know, you got all that on, thinking that, oh yeah, he's our people. Bob Marley wasn't your people, man. He wasn't your people. His daddy is an Edomite that went into the woman of our nation. So he had those feature characteristics that we have. See, but he ain't our people, man. You know, like Lenny Kravitz. He's an Edomite too. He go get it too. See? And when you go back into Bob Marley, when they try to say that, oh, the CIA killed him or whatever because he was preaching this truth. Well, not this truth, but he was speaking some truth concerning his mother's people's oppression. If they took him out, they took their own people out. See? But see, our people didn't understand that because why? You were so mind-screwed by these Edomites of thinking that this is about looks. See? This ain't about looks. See, and no matter what these Edomites look like, they all go get it. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. And a lot of them is among our people looking like, and you got a lot of individuals among our people looking like us and thinking they us. They not. See? And we need to be mindful of all the jakes that you, well, so-called jakes that you see that's bucking up against this word. They might just be bucking up this word. It's two things. Either they wicked, that's the reason why they just bucking up against this word, this truth, because you always had Israelites that was disobedient. Or they might be bucking up against this truth because you might not be an Israelite. You might be an Edomite. See, that's why. That's why. See, the brother put in, Magan our mouth, James 2:13, for he shall have judgment without mercy that has showed no mercy, and mercy rejoices against judgment. Kind, the water, you know. Yeah, the Most High is going to have mercy. Oh, and he's going to have. Let's find out. Let's read this right quick. Let's open this up, right? And we're gonna find out who's, because you got individuals running around talking about these ain't the Edomites. If anybody is believing what we're saying, beginning with the elders and the apostles, because it started with them, man. We can't take all the glory for ourselves and say, no, it's us. Nah, man, it begins with those brothers, man. It begins with them. And then it come on down, like what the Most High said, that he's going to have his doctrine fall like rain upon the earth. This is what happens. So it begins at the top and come on down to the rest of the brothers, man. The baby brother, like me, such as myself, right? See? But hey, it had to be spoken. It had to be spoken, man. See? But you got individual so-called, I'm going to say nigger preachers, will sit back and say, with these suits and ties on, they'll sit back and say, oh, they sit back, if you listening to them and they sitting back telling you that the Edomites is so-called white people, they is the Edomites. See? Mainly because you don't know anything about prophecy. You don't know anything about prophecy, and that's one of the things pertaining to the Edomites, how you can tell who the Edomites are in this day, in this time that we in, man. See? But they sit back saying we lying, and they not, because you're an Edomite lover. And then technically, your ass might be an Edomite too. You know? You might be an Edomite too. See? But let's read this real quick. Right? Let's grab this. Let me go to page 141 in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary before I get to these scriptures. Right? 141. Because what the brother put in, he put in James 2:13, that Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, shall have judgment without mercy. But let's find out. Let's find out who Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua ain't going to have no mercy upon. Because the message is to them. Wherever you might be, whatever you might look like, the message is to you Edomites, man. It's to y'all. Right? Now, we'll just read straight to it. Let me show it first. You see it right here. Right here where my finger's at. Right here. Right? And it says what? Matter of fact, I'm going to read up first before I get to the point. I'm going to come down. It says, hey, well, whoever you are, hey, Shalom. Whoever you are, honking your horn and shit. Probably looking like, oh, that's one of those people. Yeah, I ain't hiding. I ain't hiding, right? It says, this action intensified the already smoldering hatred between the Judites and Edomites. No, between the Israelites and the Edomites. See? Because it ain't no hatred just for the southern kingdom. They also have that perpetual hatred for the northern kingdom also. See? So these heathens, they be putting this in here, putting these things in here to make it think it's just about the southern kingdom. No, it's about the northern kingdom too. See? You can't take them out of the equation. See? But they always like to throw out that J-E-W, you know, referencing us, the southern kingdom, Yahweh. But you can't take the northern kingdom out of this too. They didn't just, these Edomites just didn't have that perpetual hatred for the southern kingdom. They had it for the northern kingdom too. The same thing, the same judgment and slaughter that they tried to execute upon the southern kingdom, they executed that same slaughter and that hatred towards the northern kingdom. See? So that's what it's about. This smoldering hatred that they always had for the children of Israel. Right? The Hebrew Israelites. No matter what tribe you go back to. See? And it says what? Jumping down, and it says, it gives a list of scriptures, but I'm going to jump down to the point. It says Edom, meaning you Edomites, these so-called Caucasian, self-proclaimed white man, woman, and child. What it says? Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures. What? Figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures. What does it say? Prophetic. So you will understand who the Edomites are today by going into the scriptures pertaining to prophecies that's dealing with them in the last time, right? And this is what these so-called pagan preachers don't do. You run around holding hands, joining on with the devils, talking about salvation is for everybody, but you actually including them. You saying salvation is for you, and your ass ain't gonna even get salvation if you don't get your act together. Right? And it says what? Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. The great future judgments, right? And it says what? As a scene of great future judgments, see notably Isaiah 34 and 5, Isaiah 63 and 1. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites, meaning what? Not the neighbor in the aspect of saying that this is that neighbor that you're supposed to have love for, pursuant to Leviticus, the 19th chapter, right? It ain't talking about that neighbor. It's talking about just another nation of people that's been around you. See? And it says what? See, notably Isaiah, it says what? She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from Yahweh. See? And they ain't getting no mercy from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So all these Edomites run around crying, scratching, biting, scratching tooth and nail, biting their fingers, they biting their damn acrylic damn skin off their damn fingers, thinking that they gonna get some mercy. You ain't getting it. You ain't getting none. You ain't getting none. So, and any Israelite that, whether they're a stupid Jake that's got a suit and tie on or whatever, that tell you that you Edomites gonna get salvation too, they're a damn liar. And they just might get destroyed right along with you. Right? But let's get into these things. I just wanted to grab that because that brother put that in there, but I was going to read that anyway, but the brother put that in there anyway to show what? The Most High is going to execute his judgment upon these devils, man. Upon these devils. They go get it, man. All of them. From the head down to the foot. Now, it ain't just the ones that's going to get it, just the ones that's at the top. No, all of them getting it. The ones at the bottom, you ain't going to escape because, oh, we didn't have nothing to do with it. You all had a hand in our oppression, in our destruction. You all had a hand in it. And it's only right that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua will execute his wrath and judgment upon all y'all in totality. See? But let's go grab those real quick first. Those ones that was mentioned pertaining to that Isaiah 34 and that Isaiah 63. Let's grab that. I wasn't going to read it, but hey, why not? We might as well read it anyway. Because why? It says future judgments. Prophetic, right? Because why? This is the end time prophecies. But they'll tell you that this is not end time prophecy. They'll tell you that that already happened. How? You can't just read one part of the scripture and say, and isolate it and say, this already happened, but then you go up a couple verses above it and say, oh, wait, this is going to happen. But it's all together. You people something else, man. Something else. And it's always a coon or an Edomite that's saying they stand for the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, but you're against them at the same time. So how can that work? How can you be against the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and then at the same time be for them? Nah, you're straddling the fence, right? But let's read this. And I'm going to come down to the point 5. But I'm going to start at the top, right? Because these are things that's going to be taking place within the end time pertaining to the destruction that's going to come upon these nations of Edom. And it's ultimately, it's going to come upon all these nations. All these nations that laid down in the bed with these devils and made a league with them. And they all got rich. They all got rich off us, right? And what it says, what you was over there doing. And it says what? Isaiah 34 and verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and he had utterly destroyed them. And this is what? Prophecy. It's saying, it's telling you something. When you go into prophecy, it means you're being told something that's going to happen before it take place. See? So people will read this and they'll say, oh, see, that already happened. It haven't not already happened yet. It's about to happen, right? Have you seen he gathered all nations over there to the valley of Yehoshaphat? Meaning the valley of judgment, of Yahweh's judgment? Have you seen that yet? No, it's culminating up to that, right? And it says what? For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them, he had delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, come up out of their carcasses. And the mountains shall be melted with their blood, dead bodies everywhere. Verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. And have that happened yet? Have you seen here in Babylon the heavens rolled together as a scroll? Meaning these nuclear ordnances being shot, these ICBM missiles being shot from one continent to the next to bring utter destruction upon the place. Have you seen that happen yet? Have you seen that happen, period? No, you haven't. The only time you've seen something happen is in the battlefield over there when they shoot rockets and hit stuff, but that's on a small level though. See? And then you seen a big one with Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That was the first time you saw that. When it says in Revelations, what is that? He making fire to come down and on the site of the nations. That's when they first did that. See? But you can't say that that's what this talking about, but that's a form of it. Because why? Didn't you see the heavens rolled as a scroll? So that's showing you what the thing that's going to bring that to pass, that's why the heavens is going to be rolled together as a scroll. When you see that mushroom cloud from the explosion, see, it's going to hit Babylon. It ain't talking about it's going to be all that we can use Hiroshima and Nagasaki and say, see, that was a fulfillment of that. Nope. This fulfillment is going to come here to Babylon. You're going to see this happen here. And it says what? Because that's what all the nation said, are thou become as weak as we? Have you finally got hit? Have you finally been brought off that high seat that you've been sitting up on? Have you finally got kicked up off of it? See? Now you like us. Now you done finally got hit. Now you just like us, right? Isaiah 34 and 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all the hosts shall fall down as a leaf, falling off from the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and Idumea is a Greek word for the Edomites. You self-proclaim white people. That's who it's talking about. You are the Edomites, right? And it says what? For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, upon the people of my curse to judgment. See? And where's Edom at? Was Edom ruling in ancient Babylon? Was they ruling in ancient Babylon? We already know. The answer is no. They was not ruling in ancient Babylon. See? But let's grab this one. Psalms 137, right? Verse 8 and 9. And what it says, matter of fact, I start at 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Yeah, Yahweh not going to forget that. That's why he says he required that which is past in Ecclesiastes. See, 3 and 15. See, he required that which is past. He ain't going to forget it. He ain't going to forget it. Slakia. Shalom, Azayala. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Brakatah. right? Bashim Yahweh required that which is past, man, right? He ain't gonna forget you devils. See? He ain't gonna forget that you brought destruction upon the Israelites. You was just fulfilling the lot that you was given. But guess what? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh gonna fulfill the lot that he gonna give to his people. And we're gonna execute true judgment upon you. Your turn gonna come, right? Let me read these and get those, right? Psalms 137 and verse 7 and 8. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O dark Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be, who? He. It ain't just talking about Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. See? Because they didn't do nothing to the Most High. They didn't put yokes of iron upon Yahweh's neck. They did it to his people. So he said, happy shall he be that what? Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against a stone. Why? Because they did it to ours. Don't you know what, during the time of Jerusalem, all the destruction, the women was getting raped, the children was getting killed, daddies was getting killed, mamas was getting raped, and killed too. See? And then you already know what they did to us in this final captivity we're in. See? You already know what they did. You already know what they did to our children. See? So a lot of jakes that be running around, simming down the Most High. No, he gonna make us do it, man. He gonna have us. We gonna have our hands gonna get bloody too, just like our forefather Malak Dawadah. How the Most High executed wrath upon all of our enemies by the hand of Malak Dawadah, David. See, the Most High is gonna put us to use, man. See, and we gonna fully execute judgment upon all these heathens, but beginning with you Edomites, because this message is to you stanky dogs. It's to y'all. And you jakes that want to love these Edomites and be running around being friended ass, you gonna get it too. You gonna get it too. So it'll behoove you to come into the fold and repent and turn back to your Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, or you gonna get it right along with these Edomites, whom you love. Right? But what it says, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against a stone. But matter of fact, let me read that 8 again. O daughter of Babylon, where we at right now? What we did? Why did it say, O daughter of Babylon? Because it ain't talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about who? Modern day Babylon. Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America. It's talking about what? And who ruled it here? Who you think the faces is on the dollar bills? The $5 bills? The $10 bills, the 20s, the 100s, the 50s. Who faces you think that's on them? These Edomites. But they'll probably let you think that, oh, no, it's Japhet. Man, show it that where's Japhet written at in this? He ain't written it here. Idiots. Right? Let me grab a few of these real quick that the brother put in. God. Isaiah Allah, Genesis 3 and 15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. And it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. See, and that was symbolic when you saw Jacob's hand taking hold of Esau's hand. It signifies that we're going to take them down. But beginning with Yahweh shall return, though. See, that's why when you go into Daniel, the second chapter, the fourth, the seventh chapter, it speaks about what? That stone that was cut out without hands and smote the image upon the feet of it. See? That image upon the feet, that's Yahweh Shai. He is that stone that was cut out with our hands. See? And that's signifying Jacob that's going to bring down these Edomites, man. But guess what? Us Israel got a hand in that. We got a hand in it. We ain't just going to be sit back and just watch. No, you're going to have a hand in it. We're going to oppress our oppressors, man. I'm going to grab that too, like it said in Isaiah, right? Just like it said in Isaiah. As a matter of fact, let me grab that too. Grab that and hold that before it slip my head. Before it blow with the wind. Right? Isaiah Allah, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7. For the mystery of iniquity do already work. Only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. And that's then you got Jace crying, talking about, well, why this and why that? Hey man, He got a time. He had a time that he had to fulfill these things. See, he had a time he had to fulfill these things, and he gonna be taken out of the way when Yahweh Shah, when Yahweh Shah make his grand finale, his grand entrance, man. These devils gonna be taken out the way, right? Verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And amen. And he consuming the ass right now. He consuming them right now by his word, man. See, this word is devouring these devils. See, what he say? This word is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. Matter of fact, let me grab that one right quick. And it's devouring these devils, man. Right? Hebrews 4:12. And what it says, for the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. And that's what this word is doing. It's devouring these devils. It's devouring them. See? It's devouring them. See? By the sword in his mouth. He's slaying them. And they hate it. They hate that this truth is finally coming out. Because why? All these people have been saying they're the servants of the Most High, putting on suits and ties. But you never heard this in no pagan buildings. You never heard it. You never heard it. They was telling us that same plantation stuff that, oh, you're supposed to love your enemy. That's not the enemy that it was talking about. The enemy that was referring to that we're supposed to have a ultimate love for is our own people. Those of your own nation. See? Keep the Most High commandments dealing with them. Don't steal from them. Don't try to murder them. Don't commit adultery against your brother. And so on and so forth, man. See? But let's get another one though real quick before I jump back to that. Jeremiah 5:14. Because this word is devouring them. Right? Jeremiah 5:14. Wherefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. You see that? It's eating them up. It's eating them alive. Right? 2 Thessalonians, Isaiah, 2 Thessalonians 2:8 again. And then shall that wicked revealed, and who is the wicked? We already know it's the Edomites, right? And it says, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Verse 9, even him whose coming is after working of Satan, and that's what they job is. What did the Most High say? Proverbs 16:4. I have created the evil for the day, for I have created the wicked for the day of evil. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. Verse 10, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And that's pertaining to Israelites. See, you haven't not received the love of the truth of Yahweh Shah, and therefore your ass go perish. Right? Because you being seduced by those signs and lying, those powers, those signs and lying wonders. See? Verse 11. And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusions, that they should believe a lie. And that's what most of our people are doing. You believing a lie, that these devils, and what did it say? What is that? 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. What did it say pertaining to that? You're going to be, and then they use that scripture and try to apply that scripture to us that's preaching this truth. They will try to apply 1 Thessalonians 4 and verse 1 and 2 to brothers that's preaching the truth. They'll try to apply it to us. When that was applied, that's for your ass that was sitting up in the buildings that was taught false doctrine. You wasn't taught the truth. Those people need to, they ain't through, man. The same brother Isaiah, 2 Thessalonians 2:12. They that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Kind. Descendant of Jacob. Shalom, Maki, Yahba, Shemel, Shabrakatah, brother. Isaiah Allah, Second Thessalonians 1 is seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And that's what he gonna do. He gonna recompense tribulation to them that trouble us, man. Hope, grace, and mercy, 144. Shalom, Mark, down there in Texas. Shalom, Mark, Yahba, Shemel, Shabrakatah, brother. Isaiah Allah, 2 Thessalonians 1 and 7. And to you who trouble, rest with us, when the Lord Yahawashi shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord. And they obey it. Why? Because they ain't taking heed. They ain't listening. It says what? Our Lord of Yahawashi, Hamashiach. Straight up. Right? Put in with that First Maccabees. First Maccabees 2 and 7, Isaiah. He said, woe is me. Wherefore was I born? To see this misery of my people in the holy city, and to dwell there, when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, and the sanctuary into the hand of strangers. Verse 8. Her temple is become as a man without glory. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. And who was those glorious vessels that was carried away into captivity? Us Israelites, man. You don't know. You can go ask anybody in the confines of this earth. Go ask them what people went into slavery on slave ships. What people went into captivity. They gonna tell you us. See? They gonna tell you us. They ain't gonna look at some damn small hatters and say they went into captivity. They didn't. The very people that you see over there now right now claiming to be us, they ain't never went into captivity. Ain't no history recording them for going into captivity. See? But according to the scriptures, the history pertains to what? That's how you gonna know who the Israelites are. Because why? It only applies to them, right? And it says, First Maccabees 2 and 9. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. What nation had not had a part in her kingdom and got of her spoils? Right? All these nations, and I know what the brother put in. You know, all these nations have benefited from off our oppression, man. All of them. But they made light of our oppression. They ain't gave, what does the scripture say? They ain't make no account of their labors. They ain't made no account of our labors. You know, we'll tell these motherfuckers, we're the one that established this infrastructure in Babylon the Great. It was built up of our blood, sweat, and tears, and our lives, and our blood. See? But these Edomites will say what? Y'all didn't, we built this up. We built this. Y'all didn't have no hand in it. Motherfucker, if you got people that's laboring for your ass for over 300 years, what kind of kingdom you think it's going to be? It's going to become a great kingdom. But not off your hands. It was established by their hands. See? See, these people don't want to make an account of our labor, but they go make an account. And we go make an account. And they going into captivity. Right? But let me get back into it. Right? So going to that Isaiah 14 and 1. And it says what? Because these things, before these Edomites can be annihilated, they got to go into captivity, man. They got to go into captivity. Matter of fact, before I read that one, let me grab this real quick. They got to go into captivity. Before they can finally be annihilated, which I wanted to go into, before they can be annihilated, they got to go into captivity first, right? And let's grab this verse pertaining to when Yahweh shall return. Revelations 20, and I'm gonna start at 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh, and for the word of Yahweh, which they had, and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the image, like it had worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their forehead or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahweh 1,000 years. See, so when Yahweh shall return, those of us that don't receive the mark of the beast, guess what? Our reward is going to be salvation. To rule with Yahweh for that first 1,000 years of earth. And it ain't going to be just 1,000 years and that's it. No, it's going to be a continuation of that 1,000 years, 1,000 years, 1,000 more years, 1,000 more years. See, it ain't just gonna be 1,000 years. See, we gonna rule this earth forever. When we finally get on the throne, we gonna rule this earth forever. And all the nations gonna rejoice anyway. They gonna love to finally see the righteous authority ruling over their ass. And why? We gonna promote righteousness throughout the earth. You ain't gonna see no more drug addicts. You ain't gonna see no more murderer. You ain't gonna see none of that wicked shit. The shit you see now, you ain't gonna see it no more. It's gonna be gone with the wind, man. See? When these righteous authority, the real guys of the earth, is gonna be back in their position of authority. See? And it says what? And they live and reign with Yahawashi 1,000 years. When you go into that word reign, it means rule. You can't reign over something if you ain't ruling. See? And that's when we go rule. See? And in that time, this 1,000 years, Edomites is going to be going through their punishment. They're going to get the full brunt force of the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. See? So before they can be annihilated, they got to go into punishment under the Israelites. Right? Let's grab this real quick. Revelations 13. And verse 9 and 10. If any man have an ear, let him hear. So if you Edomites out there, you got an ear? Listen. Hear loud and clear. Open up your ears, unplug them, close your mouth, and listen. Because this message is for y'all. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and patience and the faith of the saints. The saints are the Israelites. See? So you are going into captivity. See? That you got to fulfill that. And you going into captivity when World War III click off. And once that's complete, then you are being drugged into captivity. See? When we come back down out of the chairs from Yahushua after receiving salvation, you getting a full punishment. And not a man, woman, or child of these damn self-proclaimed white people who are the Edomites. You ain't gonna escape. The Most High not gonna have no pity on you, man, woman, or child. Why? Did y'all have pity upon our children? Did you? See? That's the problem with these people. They don't want to receive the punishment. Most rebellious people, when they doing all this wicked evil and this murder and bloodshed, once they doing that, they fine. But when the punishment come back, they don't like it. It's like if you riding in the car and you spit in the wind. It's fine and dandy if your spit go out the window and it hit somebody else's car. You don't care about that. But now you have a problem when you spit in the wind and it come blowing back in your face. Now you mad. See? And that's the problem with these devils. See? They're going to be mad when the punishment come back on them. They ain't going to like it. See? But what it says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. See? So going back to Isaiah 14 and verse 1, for the Lord will have mercy upon Jacob, who? The Israelites, and will yet choose Yasha'Allah, the Israelites, and set them in their own land. And this going to take place when we receive salvation, not before. See, any of our people that went back over there, they wasn't supposed to go back over there. You were supposed to stay in the place of your captivity, of your punishment, until Yahweh shall come and redeem you out of it. See? So whatever happened to you because you tried to you tried to give yourself salvation, you tried to deliver yourself, that's what you're going to receive. See? But it says what? For the Lord will have mercy upon Jacob, and will yet choose Yasha'Allah, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Yasha'Allah shall possess them in the land of Yahweh, for servants, slaves, and handmaids, slave women. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. See, so that 1,000-year reign, that we're going to reign with Yahweh Shai, we're going to be ruling over our oppressors. We're going to be reigning and ruling over our oppressors. Those that had us in captivity, we're going to take them into captivity. See? So ain't nowhere around it. So if you find, and this is end time prophecy, so if you find any devil, crooked-ass brown nigga running around talking about that, oh, the Edomites ain't in the earth no more, they don't exist no more, you a lie, and the truth ain't in you. See? See? And this is a message that most of our people need. See? This is the message most of our people need. And if you hate this message, then you hate Yahweh Shemam Shah. And you already know what's in store for you for that, right? But let me continue. The brother Hope, Grace and Mercy 144, put in Joel 1 and 15. Alas, for that great, the day of Yahweh is at hand, and as a destruction from the Almighty shall it come. Yeah, and it's coming. It's coming upon these Edomites and all the rest of these nations. That means, because what it says, that these nations they got rich by laying in the bed with the whore. So when Babylon, when this place fall, all the nations gonna be falling with it. It's gonna be a domino effect, right? The brother Isaiah 6 and 12, and I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. Why? Because if you see flames down here on the earth, stuff burning, from that flame going up, the moon will give an appearance as being red. See? And then what it says? The sun gonna be darkened. When you see that mushroom cloud going in, it block out the sunlight. It's gonna block it out. This is what it's talking about. This is why Yahweh said in Matthew 24th chapter, and around the 29th verse, that what? Matter of fact, let me grab it real quick, because I don't like quoting it. I might butcher it. So let's just read it. Let's read it out of these records. Right? Matthew 24 and verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, and what tribulation is talking about? Martial law, civil unrest, World War III, Jacob's trouble. This is that tribulation that it's talking about, right? And it says what? Immediately after the tribulation of those days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven. Meaning, ain't no stars gonna fall from heaven. It means the light is not, the stars, the light of the stars is not, you ain't gonna be able to see them. See? Because why? It's gonna be black up there. See? From all, this place ain't gonna look how it look now. You see people riding around in their cars and shit. That ain't gonna be happening. In a time of martial law, you don't just ride and go and do anything you want to do. All that be shut down, man. And it's gonna be shut down here in Babylon the Great. See? And that's why I said in the beginning, hey, they might as well go ahead and cash out. Go cash out your 401k. All the money you got in the bank, go take it out. Go take your trips. Go have fun. See? Because your time is almost up, man. And it's going to be useless. See, it's better to go spend that shit. It's better to use it than to fucking lose it, right? Right? So look what it says. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall appear, and what it says, that was the point I wanted to get. But let me read it out. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man, Yahushua, in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. You got dumb, stupid in-dubs talking about, and y'all believing in some man that's gonna come down out of the sky? Bitch, don't worry about it. Your ass ain't getting saved. Your ass getting left. See? He ain't gonna have no mercy upon your bitch ass running around saying this old damn witch. Because most of these motherfuckers that be saying shit like that, they witches. They ain't nothing but some damn witches. Some stanky witch bitches. Right? But let me jump back though. Slakia. Right? And read that Isaiah 6 and 13. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casted her untimely figs when she, and now mind you, what it says in Isaiah 34th chapter, it says pertaining to that prophetic scripture pertaining to Edomites' destruction. Now here in Revelations, that's 6, 13, and 14, it's talking about the end time. See? So in the Edomites, what the hell going on here? Oh man, what the hell you talking about? Some National Weather Service has issued a tsunami warning. Man, fuck off for interrupting me with Here we go with this bullshit. Now the damn devils, it's something else, man. Now my screen is going black because of they damn bulletin. Bitch ass motherfucking devils. But let me continue to read this. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree and her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And what is that mighty wind? Boom! Those nuclear ordnance that's going to be shot to Babylon the Great, right? And then it says what? Revelation 6:14, Isaiah Allah. And the heavens departed as a scroll. Same thing in Isaiah 34. So when this is taking place, guess what? The Edomites is going to still be in the earth. See? And who is the Edomites? This is going to be taking place in Babylon the Great. See? And it says what? And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. God, the brother put in that, Isaiah put in that Ezekiel 25:12. Thus said Yahweh, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah, and not just only against the house of Judah, against the northern kingdom, like I said. See? So they dealt treacherously against the house of Yasharallah, right? And it says what? Because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus said Yahweh, power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will what? And when you go into it, two spirit, you got a literal connotation and a spiritual connotation. This spiritual connotation of this talking about Babylon the Great. He gonna cut it. Ain't gonna be no more of this. Ain't gonna be no more of it. It says Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Yasharallah, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. See? Let's get that other one the brother put in. Isaiah Allah, Sirach 24:24. Faint not to be strong in Yahweh, that he may confirm you, cleave unto him, for the Lord power, Yahweh Almighty, is power alone. And beside him, there is no other God. And that don't mean that Yahushua ain't at the right hand of Yahweh. It's just saying, ain't no other God in the earth. These Arabs, they ain't got no damn God. You worship idols. That's why they be bowing down to the damn cobblestone or whatever they bow down to. See? These East Indians, they ain't got no gods. That's why they be worrying about talking about some damn 8-armed statue, worrying about a damn cow. See? Don't none of these nations got no gods. Moab ain't got no gods, running around talking about some Buddhists or some dragons. They ain't got no gods. The only power is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Right? And it says what? What the brother put in? When those missiles get shot off, that's how loud that notification gonna be. God, right, God, brother, God. God. It's gonna be way louder than that. You ain't gonna be able to hear that notification when those things get shot off. Everybody, your ears gonna bleed. When that destruction, when them nuclear missiles hit Babylon the Great, your ears is going to bleed. See? Straight up, right? But let me go back to that and read that Isaiah 14 again, right? Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Yasharallah, meaning not just Judah, not just the southern kingdom, all 12 tribes is going to be able to get their hands upon them. See? What is, matter of fact, what it say in Genesis, matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Northern kingdom go get their hands on them too. It ain't just gonna be about us. You know all the shit they done did to the northern kingdom, man. So-called Reuben, Gad, man, they tore them up, man. Killed their children just like they did the southern kingdom, man. The same thing. See? So you Edomites, y'all got a lot to pay for, man. And y'all walking through the earth thinking that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua ain't gonna execute judgment upon y'all. See? Y'all time is up, man. Go cash out. Go have fun. Go take trips. You know? Complete all the wicked shit you gonna do. Because your time is almost finished. Grabbing this in Genesis 49. And Let me grab it first. I'll get to the point. Genesis 49:18. I have waited for thy salvation, O Yahweh. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. You see that? And Gad is the so-called Native Americans. See? The Hebrew Israelites from the tribe of the northern kingdom. See? And they're going to be able to get their hand, in the last, they're going to be able to get their hands upon these Edomites. So they ain't just about the southern kingdom that's going to be able to lay their hands on these damn Edomites. See? It's going to be all of us, all 12 tribes going to get to lay their hands on them. See? And it says, and the house of Yasharallah shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. See, and that's what's going to happen. So these things got to take place, man. They got to take place. Before these Edomites can be utterly annihilated off the earth, this got to take place. Matter of fact, let me jump down to 1. Right? So that captivity got to happen. Matter of fact, let me grab this first before I do that. Galatians. So before the Edomites be annihilated, utterly annihilated, they got that 1,000 years to look for in captivity. And then, hey, the Most High might even lengthen the days in that time. He might even have the day be for 2 days. And then you can't say, oh, that can't happen. He did it before. He kept the sun up for 2 days. See, when we was warring against our enemies. See, and he kept it up for 2 days until we completed the warning completely, until we decimated our enemies. See, he kept it up for 2 days. And then you can't say it's far-fetched. Take your ass to Alaska. You can't say that that's not possible. Go to Alaska. The sun, it'd be light for 6 months. And it'd be dark for 6 months. So you can't say that the Most High is not going to, who knows? In the kingdom, when we get to the kingdom, hey, he going to torment these Edomites. He going to torment them. Their captivity is going to be, they might be in the field 2 days. Because what? The sun ain't going to go up. Just to torment them, man. Just to torment them. Galatians 6:7. Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. See, and that's what these Edomites go reap. They go reap utter and when they get that, they get annihilated. After they serve that 1,000 years of captivity, they get annihilated. So say we lie concerning the scriptures, and we say you a damn liar, you damn devils. Right, Khan, the water brother. All right, let's read that one. The brother Allah, Joshua 10:12. Then spake Joshua to the Lord, Yahweh, in the day when the Lord delivered up the Amorites before the children of Yasharallah. And he said in the sight of Yasharallah, Son, stand thou still upon Gibeon, and thou moon in the valley of Ajalon. And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed, until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Yashar? So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven, and hastened not to go down about a whole day. So a whole day, meaning what? You didn't have the night, the nighttime come. You had the day, it was up 12 hours, and then you had another 12 hours that it was up. See? So that's then at like 2 days of sunlight. See? See? So see, there it is right there at the water, brother. See? So in the kingdom, the Most High gonna torment these Edomites, man. He gonna torment them. He gonna torment them, man. But let's go down to Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. That's going to be it for these Edomites. They're not going to be building no more, because the Most High said what? They shall build, but I'm going to throw down. And when he throw down everything that they built up, they ain't going to be building no more. They're going to be building for us, not for themselves. See? It's gonna be those curses that we went through. It's gonna be reversed on them. Those houses that we built and we didn't get to dwell in them. This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna build houses and palaces for us, and they're not gonna dwell in them. See, they gonna have a slave quarters that they gonna dwell in. See, and they ain't gonna eat to the full either. They ain't gonna be giving bread to the full. We gonna do them just like the Most High is gonna torment them. He gonna give them just enough energy to do their work, but not be satisfied with bread, man. They ain't getting satisfied, man. What did they do to our people? You had Jake around this motherfucker starving like a motherfucker because of mice, and they told you still do the work. You had brothers' arms fucking falling off, arms being dislocated. Because why? Because of all the work and labor that they had to do, but they wasn't being fed with the proper nutrients. See? Damn muscles was just so fatigued, damn arm, you couldn't even use it no more. Man, you people don't get, y'all don't get it, y'all don't have nothing, y'all don't have nothing in y'all mind of what Yahweh Shema was trying to torment that he gonna torment y'all with, man. See? But y'all run around listening to all these people thinking that it's gonna be peace. Nah, ain't no motherfucking peace coming to Babylon the Great. Y'all about to have destruction, man. All these people. Every last one of them. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. And these Edomites, hey, he said prepare slaughter for your children gonna receive the judgment, your judgment. Because why? Basically your children are your forefathers. Just like we are forefathers, your children right now can possibly be your grandfather's father. If you got a son right now, he could be your grandfather's father. Or hell, if your grandfather was already gone before then, he could be his grandfather. You don't know. See? Because reincarnation is biblical. Right? But let me grab this one. Sirach 24. Because this judgment coming upon their kids. Matter of fact, before I grab that one, let me grab it first. Sirach 41 and verse 5. Right? Yeah. Sirach 41 and verse 5. Matter of fact, let me grab this first before I read that. Job 34. Job 34 and where you at, baby? Job 34 and 29. It says what? When he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Whether it be done against a nation or against a man only. And the judgment that Yahweh Shema got prepared for these Edomites is going to be for their nation. Not for an individual, it's going to be for their nation. Because you got a lot of Edomites like to say, oh, well, I didn't do that. My father came, my father came here, my grandparents came here about this time and that time. If you're an Edomite, you still getting it? I don't care where your grandfathers was at. I don't care where they came from. If you're an Edomite in the earth, you all getting it. You all getting it, man. Going to Sirach 41 and verse 5. The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. And what? Their children shall have a perpetual reproach. The children will complain of an ungodly father. And that's what these Edomites doing right now. They complaining that they had ungodly fathers. They complaining, it wasn't us, it was them that did this. Don't complain, don't worry about it. The belt is for to come. And the belt it's a thick ass leather belt. And it got spikes on it. And you gonna get your ass tore up with it. It's gonna be blood everywhere. Right? The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. You see that? So your children is getting punished for your actions towards the Israelites. See? These people don't, they hate this, they hate this truth. They don't like it. They don't like it, man. They hate this. Let's get this one. Job 27. Right? They hate this truth. See? Because his truth speaks about judgment. See? Matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. What is that? Ezekiel 2 and 10. They don't like these scriptures, man, because it ain't just no... See, a lot of our people in these pagan builders and a lot of these Edomites, they want to go into our text and they want to read, oh, I want to read the stuff that speaks about something good happening. They like to grab those, but those things is talking about the Israelites. That we're going to finally receive the pleasures of the earth for all our suffering, man. See, but they like to claim those things for themselves, right? See, but they don't like the bitter truth of oppression and suffering that's listed in the scriptures for their ass. They don't like that. See, this is one of the reasons why they went into the scriptures and they said, no, the Edomites is done away with, because of what's listed in the scriptures pertaining to the Edomites, what the judgment they're going to receive. See? But what it says right here, Ezekiel 2 and verse 10, straight to the point. And he spread it before me. Matter of fact, I'll read up one. Verse 9. It says, and when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentations, mourning, and woe. Woe means destruction. So it's a lot of that listed in these scriptures. But see, these people, they just want to want something that make them feel good, but the thing that's making them feel good is not for them. It's for the Israelites. See? You Edomites should be crying right now. You should be crying. You should be having nightmares. You should be having black circles around your eyes from not getting your proper rest. You should be, these scriptures, that knowing that what the Most High got coming for y'all, y'all should be tormented. You damn devils, right? The brother put in. God. What did he put in? Lamentation. Yeah, what it says? Lamentation. Noun. Oh, noun. The passionate expression of grief or sorrow and weeping. And they should they should have much sorrow hearing this, and they do. They got much sorrow. They got plenty of sorrow, and they are grieved hearing this truth, man. Right? But let me grab this. Job 27 and 13. This is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh, and the heritage of oppressors. And what it says back in the Isaiah, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it says what? This is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword. And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. They're not going to be satisfied with bread. They're not going to eat to the full. See? We're going to give them just enough to sustain themselves to do the job, to do the labor. See? They ain't going to be walking around with no full bellies in the kingdom. They ass going to get tormented, man. And the other nations, hey, we're going to show mercy on them. They ain't going to get so tormented as these Edomites going to get tormented, man. And that's what a lot of our people don't get. You think the Most High go deal, he go deal with some equal, some pleasing judgment to the Edomites. No, he not, man. He go torment these people, man, real bad. You think he go let them be fooled after what they did to his people, man? Look at our people. Go take a look at them. You go drive down in the neighborhoods where I was at, man. You go look at our people. These motherfuckers walking around through, strung out on drugs. And why? That was the device of these damn devils that they planned to get your ass. That's why you strung out on drugs, because all the tons of drugs that they was manufacturing, they threw it in your neighborhoods. You don't think the Most High is taking a record of what they did to our people, man? You people are simple as hell if you don't think the Most High go execute his furious wrath upon these Edomites. You stupid. And any of our people that don't believe what we're saying, you a damn fool, like that punk ass pagan preacher said. And if you believe what they say, that the so-called Edomites or white people is the Edomites, you're a fool. No, you're a fool if you don't believe what we're telling you. And what it says, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword. If they having children, what are they for? For captivity and destruction. Because there's only two things for our people now. What the Most High gonna get you is destruction for you or salvation. For our enemies, it's what? Two things for them. Only two things. Either your ass is going into captivity or your ass gonna be put to death. That's it. It ain't no, oh, no, I liked the Israelites. I didn't have no hatred towards them. I'm getting salvation too. Yeah, okay. If you think building up and planting our vineyards, feeding our cattle, if you think that's salvation, you are stupid. Right? So it said, let me read one more though. Let's get this one. 2 Maccabees, 7th chapter. 2 Maccabees, 7 and I'll start at 15. 2 Maccabees, 7 and verse 15. Afterwards, they brought the fifth also and mangled him. Meaning what? This is when they was killing seven brothers of this one Israelite sister. They was killing her sons and shit. And this Edomite was chopping our people's hands off, their eyes, pulling their tongues out their mouth, fucking pulling off their damn rods and shit, doing all kind of things, torturing our people, man. See? And what it say? And it says what? Then looked he upon the king and said, Thou hast power over men. Thou art corruptible. Thou doest what thou wilt. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of our God. Slakia is forsaken of our of Yahweh. But abide a while and behold his great power, how he will torment thee and thy seed. So these Edomites getting it, man. Them and their seed. So every man, woman, and child of Edomites, hey man, prepare for captivity, and after that, prepare for slaughter. Right? Kind. And I'm gonna end it off there. Giving all honor and praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Hakudash, and double honor to the elders and apostles of men of great millstone, whom Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua set up to establish, to teach, and preach the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Right? And to the Akim and Akwat out there, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also to the speckled bird of our people that's among the other nations, looking like the other nations, whose fathers go back to one of the sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha Allah. Shalom to you, Mashmakah. The water, brother. The water from them scriptures you put in too, Ak. Barakatham. Shalom to you, Akim, and Akwat out there. Shalom.